Hi guys, welcome to my first pregnancy vlog with baby number 2. Yes. And so I don't even know what today is. How about let me just try to look. I think today's the 18th. We gonna see. Yeah, today is the 18th, July 18th, 2017, and I will be 9 weeks pregnant on Wednesday, which will be July 19th. Today's July 18th. I don't know if I said it right, child. Who knows? You know, pregnancy brain. But anyway, so today I will be 8 weeks and 6 days today, or 7 days. I don't even know. But anyway, I'll be 9 weeks tomorrow. And so I'm really excited. I'm still waiting on these insurance people to get this show on the road. It's like with every freaking single thing, they keep asking me to send them all this documentation, and it always takes them 24 hours to process. 24 hours for this, 24 hours for that. It's just really annoying. And so I'm waiting, still waiting to see a doggone OB. But anyway, symptoms: overwhelming nausea, which is to be expected. Overwhelming nausea, fatigue. I do get when I am doing too much, like a lot of walking around, working, cleaning, and you know, doing my normal stuff. I do get a dull, like tension type feel. Like I feel tension in my lower abdomen. And when I feel that, I just lay down. I just stop what I'm doing and I lay down for about a half an hour until it subsides, and then I'll, you know, resume whatever it is that I'm doing. But other than that, you know, I try to keep it low key. But me being pregnant, the world is not going to stop. My life still has to go on, and I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm at the wash house now waiting on my clothes to wash, and then I have to vacuum out my my van. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and man, I was hurting so bad when I got back home. I had to just lay down, you know, and just rest for a bit, because it was really a lot, you know. And so I'm handling it. I have not thrown up yet, which is a fantastic thing. I'm combating the nausea with lemon water. I'll take like some water, it has to be super cold bottled water with a lot of ice, and I will squeeze 1/2 lemon and drink that, and that will calm my nausea, calm my nerves. It's very refreshing and just wonderful to have. And so that's what I've been doing to keep the nausea away. And of course, sucking on a peppermint. I do that all day too, because I do have the spitting. I just started getting this extra saliva in the past week. I started noticing, and whenever I would swallow, I would feel really ill. And so I had my spit cup, and I just was like, I just don't want to deal with the spitting. I have no choice. And so I try to drink a lot. Me keeping myself hydrated, you know, drinking very often, and sucking on a peppermint really helps me combat that, you know, that spitting, you know. But sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I just have a lot of extra spit, and so I just get my little trusty dusty empty bottled water container, fill it up with tissue paper, so it won't, you know, it's kind of gross to have a little saliva. And so I fill it up with tissue paper and I just spit in it. And so yeah, it's just so gross, but welcome to pregnancy, okay? And so that's what it is, you know, until I get to the doctor and get my diagnosis. This is what it is. If y'all don't know what diagnosis is, it's just like a nausea medicine for pregnant women. And they give diagnosis now because they don't too much like to give women Zofran, because Zofran had like a big lawsuit A lot of women sued Zofran, the company that makes Zofran, because they felt like the medicine causes birth defects and all kind of stuff in their unborn child, and so they sued them. So a lot of OBs don't like to prescribe Zofran to pregnant women, and so now they have this new thing called Digleges. I had some of that when I was pregnant with Vila, and it's not for those that are suffering from hyperemesis, because it's like really low key. And according to my one of my friends, she's a pharmacist, she told me that Digleges is just B6 vitamin and Unison, and so it makes you hella sleepy, you know, but it calms your nausea for you, and it's not gonna hurt your baby in any way. So yeah, that's all I'm waiting for, child. And so I guess I can say I can't really talk about any weeks before 7 weeks, because I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was 7 weeks and 4 days, almost 8 weeks. And so, I mean, the only symptom that I didn't notice was the extreme fatigue and the overwhelming nausea was a huge symptom, you know, and I just never put 2 and 2 together. It's like when you kind of wash your hands off of a situation and you just live life, you feel things, you notice things, but you don't really too much, you don't put 2 and 2 together, it doesn't click for you. And so yeah, this is how it was. So that's just pretty much all the symptoms that I've had, you know, before I found out. And after I found out, then I just started getting the overproduction of saliva, the dull cramping, or I won't say cramping because it's not cramps, it's like tension. You know, you feel like tension in your lower abdomen. That's what I've been feeling. And of course, tired, really tired, you know, because I still have a little kid, I still have a toddler, and you know, I still have to cook and clean and do all kind of stuff, and so it's not easy. So I keep wiping my nose is itching, and I'm trying to dig in it, because that's what I love to do. I know it's gross, but I don't care, you know, it feels so good. But anyway, yeah, so husband and I have been talking about, you know, what we wanted to do, and we decided that for this baby, we are not gonna do any breastfeeding. Or I know they gonna call the police on me, you're not gonna breastfeed. No, I'm not gonna breastfeed. I didn't breastfeed Vila, I did pump, and it was really like, good grief, it was hard. It was really difficult to pump, because it was like you sit there for forever and you get like 2 ounces after like 2-3 hours, and it's like, good grief, you know. And then after all of that, the baby drinks that milk and is still screaming for more, and so it was not, you know, it didn't sustain Vila in any way. And so it's kind of like, you know, this is just my opinion, you know. I don't, no offense to those who are avid breastfeeders and who swear by breastfeeding, it ain't for me. It's not for me. And so we're not even gonna attempt to breastfeed. We're not gonna do the breastfeeding. We're just gonna do straight formula, and that's just it. You know, give me all of your statistics and all of your research. You know, I know it all because I read too. And so, you know, in my experience, I just would rather not. And so yeah, that's where we're at that. Moving right along. Hey, listen, don't email me nothing, and don't hate me in the comments. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna breastfeed. I know how people feel about breastfeeding. I know how, you know, people get like, they jump on, you know, different things, and even if it's not working for them, they still feel like they're not a real mother unless they breastfeed. Like, you're a real mother because you carried a baby and you had it. That's what makes you a real mother, not if you breastfeed. You know, that don't make you no real mama, you know. But if you can breastfeed, cool, you know. That's, you know, good. I'm glad. I know some women, they breastfeed and them churn be big and chunky and swole. That wasn't my experience. And so we're not gonna breastfeed. Well, I'm not gonna breastfeed. No, I'm not gonna breastfeed this baby. Also, I am not having a baby shower. I don't care if it is a boy, and I will tell you why. With my pregnancy with Viola was a surprise, a really huge surprise, and we were broke with a capital B-R-O-K-E. We were broke, okay? When I was pregnant with Viola, we did not have a whole lot of money. My husband was working for a horrible company. He has since gotten a better job, you know, and he can work all the overtime that he wants. So he's been working like 7 days a week, you know, just so we could put some money away. So we're in a better position, you know, with this pregnancy. And secondly, the reason why I said we're not having a baby shower is because my mother-in-law threw the baby shower for Viola, which was wonderful, very generous of her. However, she wanted us to pay for the venue, which was almost $500. And I honestly felt, since we did not have a lot of, and I don't care about like people who are like non-family. Sorry, I'm trying to get another peppermint because this one is dissolving and I don't want to be nauseous. So yeah, another peppermint keeps me sane. But anyway, with the baby shower with Viola, we planned it, sent out invitations. I even hand delivered some invitations, and them mofos did not freaking show up. They did not show up. And the people who had a little bit of the decency to call me and tell me that they weren't coming, everybody had the exact same excuse. It was freaking ridiculous. Apparently everybody's aunt died. Their aunt or their grandmother died that day. It was ridiculous. Everybody that called me and told me, or texted me and told me that they could not make it, had a death in the family that day. Had a death in the family. And I always tell people, don't lie to me. You know, just say, you know what, I couldn't make it or whatever. Something came up, or I got something to do, or I just don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? But don't be wishing death or saying, oh, my grandmama died, my auntie died. That's not cool. And I knew they were lying. Because I was just like, oh yeah, give me the obituary. Oh, they ran out. Yeah, right. It doesn't exist. And so yeah, you know, I don't play them type of games. Don't lie on me, because I will. Don't lie to me. And so that's what happened. A lot of people did not show up that supposed to be, you know, close to me, you know, family especially, did not show up. You know, a lot of people did come to the baby shower. A lot of people came, and I was really, really, really happy. The turnout was great. We got a lot of big ticket items, but I felt, in my opinion, the fact that Vern and I were not in a great place financially, we could have used that $500 to buy everything that we needed, and we wouldn't have had to put stuff like the travel system, the car seat and stroller combo, and diaper bag on friggin' layaway. You feel what I'm saying? And so whatever money that we were gonna spend, and I told him, I said, it doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not one of those persons that's like grabalicious and wants to do stuff to get stuff, you know. I'm not like that. Even though I will welcome, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't turn down blessings. You know, whatever, if somebody bless me with something, or they give me something out of the goodness of their heart, I will accept it. However, you know, it was our first baby after years of being, you know, being told that you were infertile, and this big miracle, and you know, everybody was so hounding me for years on when I was gonna have a baby. Now that I'm having a baby and I have a shower, you don't show up. Then you get the attitude to say, well, why didn't you call me when you had the baby? And I'm just like, you didn't come to the shower, you didn't call and inquire about me, so why would I go out of my way to call? I drug my pregnant behind to your damn house and gave you the doggone invitation, and you still didn't come. So am I gonna call you and tell you the baby's born? Hell to the no. Like, no, I'm doing too much as it is. I mean, I had a friend that lived in Orlando, okay, that drove with her and all of 5 of her kids and her husband, they drove, okay, to my baby shower. And Negroes that lived down the street and around the corner couldn't come. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pissed off about it. I'm still mad about it. 3 years later, I'm still mad, you know. I'm not having another baby shower, and I'm not having another birthday party for that very same reason. I'm not doing it, you know. I'd rather take that cash and buy her an expensive toy, which I'm going to do because she's in love with Moana, and they have it at Walmart, the Moana doll and Maui doll with his hook and everything, and Violet, and it's like 30 bucks. Violet will completely be over. She will love it, and I will take her to the zoo because she knows all of her animals. And that's it. I'm not going to do the birthday party with the big cake and just wasting all of that money, you know, and people don't show up. I don't have time for it. I will just take that money and show her a fantabulous time. Same thing with this baby. I will get some things, some wants. I will get some needs. Well, I will get the needs first, and then I will get some wants, you know. Because even if this baby is a girl, I feel like every baby deserves to have something brand new that mommy and daddy bought just for them. Violet got a lot of new stuff. She got a ton of hand-me-downs. She got a sick amount of hand-me-downs right now. And so if this baby's a girl, then I'll be in fantastic shape. Even if this baby's a boy, I'll be in fantastic shape because I'll be like shopping, you know. And so I'm excited for the shopping. And so yeah, that's the reason why we're not gonna have a baby shower, because I just don't have time to be having a party for people that's not gonna come, you know. And I had one person I had to have a conversation with. I'm sorry, I got to get back to it, because she didn't know anybody at the party but me. But instead of her, you know, a lot of people they don't like to mingle and all of that. She could have just sat to the table with my parents. She knew my parents. I think she knew them. But she sat outside on her phone, and I was just like, well, why are you here? And then she didn't bring a gift. She didn't bring nothing. She just brought herself and sat outside and was talking on the phone. I was like, what are you doing? I said, you've been out here the whole baby shower. And you know, I didn't speak to her since. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her. But yeah, just sat outside the whole baby shower. I was like, come in, mingle, speak to people. We playing games and everything. You ain't got to know nobody. I had another friend who didn't know anybody, and she fit right in. I guess everybody not social, but who knows, child. But yeah, I regretted that shower. As much fun as we had, and as wonderful of a job that my mother-in-law did, I regretted having that shower, because I was just like, we wasted almost $500 because I had to pay for the building, to rent the building, and then I had to purchase insurance in the event we mess up it. Do you know what I could do with $500? Man, do you know what I could have did with $500? Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna happen again. And so we're not gonna do a baby shower for this. So we probably won't find out the gender, because I won't be like 16 weeks until like September. And so we'll see if we can find out the gender like around 14 weeks, because I heard somebody found out their gender around 14 weeks. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. And so, you know, when I find out, you know, of course I'll vlog it, you know, and I'll let y'all know when it's that time. But yeah, we're definitely gonna find out the gender, and so we can, you know, start buying things, you know, little by little, because that's my plan, is to purchase things little by little, and then do like a huge baby buys haul or baby haul or whatever. Because I've been watching a lot of them. I've been watching a lot of what are those things called, those vlogs called, like baby essentials hauls. Even though I know what I need, and you know what worked for Violet and I, like what we were cool with and what I would not spend, you know, waste any money on, I know that. But there are some other stuff that I couldn't afford to buy, you know, because they're really expensive, and that I would love to have for this child. And so I just, you know, try to look for tips. And there's some other stuff that I don't even know about, some new stuff. You know, they come out with new baby stuff all the time that, you know, it's not necessarily a want, you know. it's not necessarily a need, excuse me, but it's definitely a want, and I would like to have it. And so I've been watching a lot of baby shower hauls, a lot of diaper bag, you know, packing a diaper bag hauls, vlogs or whatever, what's in my diaper bag. Also, I've been watching like packing the bag for the hospital. I've been watching a lot of vlogs just to get some ideas on things that, you know, I've never heard of, or new things that I would like to use. Excuse me, y'all, my nose is itching like crazy. You know, things that I would love to buy and have in my diaper bag. I'm going to use the same diaper bag that we carry with Violet now. It's a black backpack, because ain't nobody got time for that. No shoulder bag, because I'm about to have 2 kids, and you just want something that you could put on your back and go, you know, something that's real. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna buy another diaper bag. I don't think so, because the bag that we have is pretty functional, and I've only had it for like a couple years. I haven't had it long, because the shoulder diaper bag is like, it can get heavy, and you know, I don't want nothing on my shoulder. And so yeah, that's just pretty much it. But yeah, that's it. So I mean, oh Lord, I hope y'all don't talk trash too much to me about the whole breastfeeding thing. But I'm not gonna do it this time around. Even though I didn't really do it with Violet, I just did the pumping. But yeah, it was just too much. And then I go back to work next August, because I have my last class. My last class is January 19th. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am a senior at the university, and my last class is in January the 19th. And as soon as I finish that last class, I have field experience 2. I've already done 1, so I have field experience 2, so I have to volunteer for 15 weeks once again. And so I was able to push that to May 1st. And so yeah, I was able to push that to May 1st. And so once I finish the field experience, I have an exit class, and then I will be done. But I can apply for graduation in January once I'm done with that last class, because you can apply for graduation if you're like 3 classes away from finishing. And so once I finish my field experience in the exit class, I'll have the summer to myself. And then well, not really, because I'm going to be looking for a job in my field in my field of choice. And well, during the summer I'll be prepping for my state boards, because I want to pass the state board so that I can have that on my resume on top of the degree, so that gives me an extra oomph, you know, because it's always, you know, when it comes to candidates, you always have the difference between yourself or someone else. And with that state board accreditation, you know, that'll put me over, you know, because I'm not interested in any advanced degrees at this point. I'm tired of school. I love school, but when you have kids and family and a household, school can be very, very strenuous. So I did my 5 years, honey. I did my 5 years, and I've only changed my major once. I was going to be a teacher, but And so my degree is in human services, specializing in children and family services. And then the state board will be in children and family counseling. And so yeah, absolutely, y'all. So I will be, hopefully I can get a job after I pass the state boards next year. I'll get a job hopefully by August or September. Baby will be 6, 7 months, and I'm comfortable putting a baby you know, that young in daycare. I'm cool with that. And so I will be in pre-K, because she'll be 4 by the time I start working. And so her daycare costs won't be that expensive, because she'll be in all-day preschool, and then new baby will be in daycare, and we will be on our way to financial freedom. Yeah, so I'm rambling, y'all, but I missed y'all so much. I took my little break from y'all. After I broke my darn camera, I'm still mad about that, y'all. I'm still mad about that camera. I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna call the manufacturer and get it fixed. I haven't done it yet because I got blindsided by this pregnancy, like in a good way. Like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I still can't believe it. Then when I wake up sick, I be like, oh yes. I can't wait to get another ultrasound so I can see little Beanie. Oh man, that was like the best thing ever. Seeing that little dot with a heartbeat. Doot, 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 doot. It was so cute. And so yeah, so I'm excited. The weeks are gonna go by fast because, you know, I got a kid and a husband, and life is still as busy as ever. So this pregnancy, it's gonna go by fast. And so I'm just nervous because, you know, I'll be doing my field experience, and then I'll have to leave my baby, you know, twice a week with my mom. And, you know, my mom is good, but, you know, I just don't want to leave a baby that little with anybody, you know. But I'm doing this degree for my kids, for me, and, you know, for the kids and for our household, so we can, you know, get out the hood, y'all. Tired of living in the hood. I'm so sick and tired of living in the hood, y'all. Like, some of the stuff that I witness is just like, really? I mean, I have completely, like, stopped talking to my neighbors. Like, they probably think I'm like the rudest thing ever because I don't say anything to them because they are just so I watched this man pull this woman out of her car and beat her. Like, they were fighting, and I mean, and it's every single day they fight. They wake up at the crack of dawn, smoke and drink all day, and at nighttime they go at it. And it's just like, give me a break, you know. They fuss and they fight, even though they live across the street. They loud about it, and you could hear it, and you see it. They be in the street doing it, and it's just like, gee whiz. And none of them work. Not one person in that house works. I don't know how they pay that darn rent. Nobody works. Anyways, I digress again. I just cannot wait to get out of the hood. I just cannot, because you just see it's a party every week, every freaking day. Every day they out there in the street with they beer, and they loud, and oh my gosh, can't take it. Anyways, that was my rant for the day. I can't stand it. But anyways, I only got another year. As soon as I make enough money, I think I'll be working for like maybe a month and a half, so I can get enough cash. I can, you know, buy furniture and get my place. I don't even care if we have money for furniture. I'm ready to move. We'll just sit on our old furniture, you know, until we can get it. But I'm ready to move. Oh no, I hope it wasn't dark. Oh well. Anyways, nice talking with you. I gotta go get my clothes, put it in the dryer, and head on back to the house. I will talk to you guys later. I will see you guys next week. God's willing, life lasts. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, oh y'all, please, I don't want to hear nothing about that breastfeeding. Leave me alone. Any questions about breastfeeding, I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm serious, because I don't care about breastfeeding. I really don't. I know breast is best. I already know. It ain't for me. And so yeah, I don't know, I may change my mind. I might try it. You never know, you know. But at this point, I don't really want to deal with it. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. If you don't want to leave a comment, y'all comment so people would think. Y'all be commenting. I get like 1 or 2 people to say something. Somebody say something, y'all comment in the comment section. I want to have somebody to talk to. Shoot, y'all don't be trying to talk to me. Don't be hiding the emails now. Y'all talk. Say hey. I'll say hey back to you. Hey. Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Subscribe. Like. Share. Well, you ain't got to share because ain't nothing. I ain't say nothing big in this video. Share the last video, please. I'm going to link it down below. Y'all share it, okay? Alright. Trying to get some views around this piece. Shoot. If I get some views, I can do some giveaways and give y'all stuff. Hello. More views. More money, more giveaways. Well, I ain't gave nothing away yet, but I will if y'all help a sister out. All right.